Part 3, we're going to continue with collecting like terms. You will find this on page 98 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, y equals mx plus c to success. Now, let's look at another example. Simplify the following. Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. But if you look at the terms, you will see this is BA and this is AB. So when you rewrite it, always write the variables in alphabetic order. So go and rewrite it as 4AB, negative 3A. So then it's easy to see that 4AB and negative 15AB, they are like terms. And then these two are like terms. And I just add it up, but remember, in negative numbers, when the signs are different, we subtract. That's why we get 11. But now we say, did I move more negative or more positive? More negative, and that's why it's negative 11AB. And then this one, what do I do if the signs are the same? I add the numbers, so I get 11, and I keep the sign. And I just rewrite my variable. Okay, when I look at the next one, oh, there's a lot of terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. So let's mark our like terms. So look, there's negative 3x squared. There is positive 3x squared. There is negative 4x, and there's no term with an x, so it's the only one. Then there is negative 6xy squared, and look, if you look at this one, xy squared. So these two, they will be like terms. And then if you look at this one, 7x squared y, 2x squared y. These two are like terms. Okay, and then basically we're just going to start simplifying our like terms. Now, I want you to read here. Negative 3x squared and positive 3x squared are called additive inverses. They add to give 0x squared, which we do not need to write. So actually what we usually say, they cancel out, and we don't write it. So if you look at the next one, let's look here. Negative 6 and negative 1. If the signs are the same, keep the sign and add the numbers. Remember, they're standing a 1, so that's why I get 7, and just rewrite the variable. And then look at this one, 7 plus 2, that's 9x squared y. And what do we do with this one? We just rewrite it. So my final answer will have 1, 2, 3 terms. I want you to stop the video, and I want you to do try now 3. As soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. So let's look at try now 3. Let's start with number A. So if it's negative 4CD plus 5. Now let's already write it in alphabetic order. CD plus 11 minus C plus 12 plus 11C. Okay, let's mark our like terms. So there's a negative 4CD and there's a 5CD, positive 5CD. There's a constant and there is a constant. And there's a value with C and there is a value with C. So let's just add it up. Okay, remember, what do I do if the signs are different? I subtract. It's actually just primary school. 5 minus 4, what was that? It's 1. It's actually 1CD, but usually we just leave out that 1 and we don't write it. Okay, so let's continue. So this 2, and then let's first do all the variables and then the constant at the back, but it doesn't matter. So, okay, negative C, so remember this is 1. If there stands nothing, it's 1. So let's just write it better, otherwise you're going to confuse it with a positive. So 11 minus 1, that will be positive 10C. And then 11 plus 12, what will that be? That will be 23. You can also rewrite it as the following. So, say for example, you can write CD plus 23 plus 10C. The order does not matter. We are just looking for the term with the correct sign. Okay, let's look at number B. This is a long one, so just rewrite it first. 3a squared minus 6a plus 6ab squared minus 2ab squared plus 10a squared b minus 12a squared b plus 6a. Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. But let's mark our like terms. Okay, so let's start. 3a squared. Is there another a squared? Let's look. I don't see one. There is a negative 6a and there's a positive 6a. There's a 6ab squared and there's also a ab squared. And then this one is a squared b and this one is also a squared b. So you can just make us the same mark underneath the like terms just to help you. So if I look at this one, there's no other one. So I just rewrite it. And then look, negative 6a, positive 6a. It's additive inverse, but we usually just say they cancel out. And then look at this one, 6 minus 2, that will just be 4ab squared. And then 10 minus 12, what do I do if the signs are different? I subtract. And I look at the biggest movement, which was negative. So it's negative 2a squared b. And that will be my final answer.